One person with an L5-S1 disc herniation may really be able to do squats to quite a significant level quite early on. Another person with exactly the same herniation may struggle to even do the simplest of squatting motions. The modification, the customization is based on actually doing the exercises. This is one of the important things to understand, and one of the reasons why we say whenever we do any virtual consultations, well, we don't allow anyone to do a virtual consultation anymore unless they are in the program, because you can't be helpful in a virtual consultation unless it's just talking about education. But there's a point at which the rubber has to meet the road and the doing needs to be done. And it's so much more impactful and helpful if you do, through the process of doing the squat, the hip hinge, the bug, the marching bridge, carefully, of course, you learn something, and then you can talk about that, and that gives you extra information to then move forwards. But just talking in circles about the symptoms that we're experiencing from one day to the next, that doesn't give us any useful clinical information beyond understanding that it is a back injury. And so people often get caught out talking about the symptoms for months, if not years, unfortunately, without ever looking at the way in which this human being moves through the world. That is what gives you the insight into what needs to be improved and what doesn't. We find out very quickly that as soon as we go to lie down on the floor, the action of just lying on the floor with an engaged core and wiggling one leg, or even getting up into this position, the person cannot control their spine in getting one leg up and then the other and then moving it out like so. They can't even do that variation. And they can only just about engage the core down here, but they're not really doing it very well. That is infinitely more helpful information than going, yeah, but my pain's down my leg. No. You don't have the ability to control these muscles. That's the problem that is preventing your back from actually healing. Telling me that it goes down here or goes down there doesn't help me help you. It doesn't help you help you. Once we know that, that information is there. Boom, we know it. We can observe how that changes as we progress. But what's so much more helpful is realizing I have no strength in this section here. And because I have no strength in this section here, is it any wonder my poor little lower back isn't working very well, isn't actually healing very well, is constantly being aggravated moment after moment after moment?